What would you say your favourite piece was?
Well, the one that moved me, and that's always the one that's my favourite when I look at any exhibition, was Beauty in the Back. And I find this slightly embarrassing to admit, but if I can just be frank with you, I found it very moving that a young man with freckles on his back would stand like that. And I know as a redhead, as a child, I was very red. I just love the fact that you made it so beautiful. Because he's redhead with freckles, and I love the light.
It took a while. It took a while to make him comfortable with doing that and all that.
Oh right.
And then, it wasn't like pushing him to do it, but it was more like, well, I don't really like the freckles. And I was like, no.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he has mentioned before.
Oh, that's so amazing, because it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I love it,
Because the skin is very white, and that's the thing about being a redhead. And then you've got the freckles, and then you've got the beautiful light behind his shoulders. I thought that, and I loved the one. I think it's. I'm not good at pronouncing this. Chiaroscuro. I love the profile of the same guy apparently. Just beautiful. Now that one, I got a lump in my throat when I saw that, and I think it was something about the gaze, the way he was looking down. I didn't think it was sad, but he looked so deep in thought. It was he just felt such intelligence. It was beautiful. What can I say? And the light, it was just I found them very moving. I have to be honest, I found them moving. And for me, that's the sign of great art.
What print would you say is your favourite?
I'd say the Marilyn one, the one just down there, because I think it's, I don't know, it's just really raw and in a weird way, it's it reminds me of something. Is it inspired from something else?
You know what? I looked at a couple of shoots, and there were similar poses in each, but I thought they could be more.
Yeah.
So I liked it.
I don't know. I just thought it was really clean and looks very, very professional.
Yeah, and also there's many photos of you. Loads. Not loads, but you feature a lot in it. How do you feel about how I've competed?
Well, to be honest, when obviously when we were taking the photos, it felt very natural. We were talking all the time. It felt quite easygoing, and I didn't expect, I know how talented you are, but I didn't really expect it to come out the way it has, and I don't know, there's just a lot of emotions that you can see in the photos that you may not be able to see.
You say your favourite artist?
They all were really amazing, but I did really like the pictures really up close. It really did capture the intimacy. You can sort of tell there was something special there. It's really lovely.
I actually really liked so many of the photographs, but I was drawn to one in particular, which was the one of the two young girls. One is sitting on the other girl's lap.
It's called Interrupting Intimacy.
Yeah, so it sort of took me by surprise in a sense, because I think in my mind I was expecting a man and a woman, or a boy and a girl, and actually to see two women engaged in that way, in a sensual but funny kind of joyful way, really that captured my imagination. I really, really liked that photograph.
How did it make you feel in general?
Well, there's two ways to look at that. I think it was extremely impressed, knowing you as a young man, extremely impressed. And it did just capture that intimacy, that real close being sort of engaged with an individual in a level of photography, even though it was still, you still felt there was an energy there, which I thought was amazing.
What I think you've done brilliantly is the curation of the show. The photographs speak for themselves, and what you photographed tells stories. But actually how you framed the photograph and how you've married the photograph with another image, you've done that really, really well, because they complement each other. This sort of context, and it adds another layer to the story. And then on top of that, the icing on the cake is the writing. Actually, your writing took me a bit by surprise. I didn't realise that you were such a good writer.
Yes, that poem at the end of the book is just
it's interesting because when you go to exhibitions, often you see writing, but it's quite dry and it tells you the story, but in a very kind of platonic way. But actually, your writing is a bit poetic.
Yeah, I
And
wanted
so-
to leave it for interpretation a bit.
Yeah, and it's like poetry, so it's another layer to the image, which I think makes it even more kind of exciting to see.
Okay, so what was your favourite piece? And you might not remember the name, but you can
I like the group of diptychs, the holiday series. I didn't plot the names of them, but I thought they were really nicely thought out, nicely composed. A real kind of good balance in image choices there, and I like them because I was associating between the images in ways that I think were perhaps anticipated but not directly suggested by the artist.
Yeah.
I was making my own links between those chosen pairs.
Yeah.
I was also intrigued by the day for night shots.
Yeah.
Because that was technically really nice, kind of intriguing, and I'd like to know more about it.
And how did it make you feel? The exhibition?
Nostalgic with that first set. It reminded me of my holidays when I was younger, and made me think about friends that I went on holiday with, about the memories that I associate with certain objects that I've kept from that time. Nostalgic in a nice way.
Brilliant.